Hello everyone, welcome to Scott Hart Voice, the channel. Welcome back to Scott Hart Voice, the channel dedicated to voiceovers in video games. And welcome back to Eden Crafters. We're going to continue our second playthrough. This is episode 2, so let's go ahead and get into it. Streaming YouTube 2.0, baby. Yeah. Let's go. So while the world is loading, a little bit of a recap in case you did not see episode 1. Or if it hasn't released yet, because it's actually uploading as I start this recording. Last time... Oh. Yeah, we already got that message in the last episode. Last time, we did some basic setup for quartz, iron, and copper. Very basic. Nothing more than just smelting into ingots or smelting into raw silica. The actual builds themselves will not be done until we have enough concrete to actually, produce, build a base for our build. So, the first thing we need to do today is we need to get concrete going. We need some form of way of getting concrete for the base of our builds. And I just got a message come through. Hold on. Okay. What do we need? Well, we're going to need 2 advanced miners, 2 forges, 2 containers. It's really that simple. And then some extra plates for the belts. I don't think there's anything more than that. Oh, and we're going to need some more power. We're going to need that as well. So let's take a look at what we need for all of these. For 2 advanced miners, we're going to need 8 cement, which we have 12. That's fine. Let's start taking a look at the individual requirements, not everything holistically yet. We'll need some cement for the forges, which is an extra 10. So we'll need 18 cement, which is, we need 6 more. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead and get 6 more cement. Let's go ahead and flatten out this piece right here. Maybe grab that part right there. There we go. Come on. There we go. And we can get all of that. Is that enough? No, we're only at 12. Whoa, come on. There we go. How much are we at now? 24. Not enough, I don't think. Maybe. Might be enough. The sun riseth on a new dawn. Gosh, I love the sunrises in this game. Beautiful, beautiful sunrises. Okay, that's 3 fat stacks of stone. That should be enough. I think we can get 20 concrete out of that. Something like that. Oh! I'd add another 10 somewhere. Oh, no, I actually had 5 stacks. I thought I had 3. Well, we're going to have a lot of concrete then. Cement. I keep saying concrete. I mean cement. Listen to what I mean, not what I say. We'll have, what, 3 left over that we can make? 2. Cool. All right. So now we have enough for 2 miners and 2 forges. Now we need plates. So we'll need 12 plates for the miners, and we'll need another 10 for the forges. So we'll need 22 plates, and we have 14. So let's go ahead. Oh, I don't have any iron ingots on me. Let's go get some. Excuse me. We're going to make a lot extra just so we have enough for belts and stuff, and also for the 2 wind turbines we're going to have to add. How many did I say we were going to need? 22 and we have 14. So let's queue up 30. And we'll probably need to queue up another 30 after that, now that I think about it. Which means we'll probably need to go get some more ingots. And the reason why I'm going to queue up 60 is because we're going to need 20 for the containers. I don't think about the containers. There we go. We'll grab 60. And we'll craft 30 rods for now. We might need more. As a matter of fact, I know we're going to need more. Because we're going to need to make 8 gears as well. So we're going to go ahead and queue those up as well. 8 gears will be 24 rods. And how many rods will we have after that? 6. Let's queue up 2 more? No. Well, let's see how many we're actually going to need. We need 6 rods for each miner. So we'll do another 6 rods. Plus another 4. 14. Yeah. So we need 14. And that's for the rods for the miner and also the rods that I'm going to need for the wind turbine. What's next? We got the gears. We got everything we need. Cool. Let's go ahead and build it. And before we do, there we go. Where are we going to build our concrete? We can build it off of any of these large stones. We just can't remove them. I told you earlier that we can remove large stones, and that is true. All you have to do is you walk up to it and you hold X. And it will start removing it. But we don't want to do that because we actually want this. So I say we just build it right here. Advanced miner. We're going to attempt to keep them on the build grid, the world grid here. And then we need a forge. And then we need a container. There we go. And then we can belt it up. Cool. And then we'll do it again. I need to sort that so I can actually see stuff. There was another one. Was it this one? Yeah, but that one was too close. There was another large rock I was going to hit. Was it this one? I think it was that one. Yeah, that was the one. So we're going to hit 3. And we're going to build it out this way this time. That works. And go into drone view. Here we go. And containers. And the reason why this actually works really well is because it means the 2 containers for cement will actually be relatively close to each other, which is really, really nice. Cool. Moving on. Let's take a status check of where we're at. We have basic hold on. We have basic silica production just for the raw materials, not raw materials, but the basic materials. Basic iron, basic copper on the other side of there, and we have concrete. There is nothing else we need initially in order to be able to start doing our aesthetics. Except for one thing, and that is glass. We need to automate glass production off of the silica deposit. That way... Oh, and we need to build 2 more wind turbines. Hold on. There. Now we're good. Because I do want to use glass in the aesthetics for the builds. Wave's on its way. In order to do that, we need to build a splitter off of the outbound silica and then a part producer. So we need a splitter and part producer. Let's go. And each splitter is 2 circuit boards, which is 2 copper plates, 2 silica. I have no quartz on me, do I? Well, it just so happens that we have automated silica, so I can go grab some silica. There. And I have the copper on me, so we'll make 2 copper sheets, and we can make the 2 circuit boards. So 2 copper sheets, 2 circuit boards. Okay. How much do I have? Okay, I'm going to need some more iron ingots. 1, 2, 3, 4. That'll be enough. That'll be 20 iron plates, or whatever I need it to be. Let's think here. For the part producer, which we will now add, do we have a second control bar at all? No, there is only 1 hot bar. Dang. I was hoping there might be more than 1 hotbar that you could scroll through, but there is only 1. So for now, we are going to add the part producer to number 9. For that, we're going to need 2 more circuit boards, so we'll go ahead and make that. Okay, next. 3 iron beams and 4 gears. 4 gears is going to be 12 rods. And then we need 3 iron beams. And each iron beam is... So that's 9 iron plates, which we got. We need 15 rods. We're getting there. Okay. 3 iron beams. And now we should have everything we need for the part producer. Good. All right. What we need to do now is, you know what, let's make an extra couple batches of stacks of iron plates. We need to move the inventory of the silica back. In order to do that, we're going to have to build another container after we cut off the input to it, so we can then move it back, put the splitter in place, and then put the new one in place. So this is how we're going to do it. We're going to disassemble this. We're going to build a new container here. And then we're going to start grabbing silica and putting it in. Come on. There we go. And we will sort. We're going to take this apart. And then we're going to build our new splitter in line. And then we're going to build 2 containers. But before we build the second container, we're going to build a part producer. And we'll try and just put it right about there. Good. There we go. Good. And then we'll build another container right here. And I really hope I built that one in the right orientation. I'm going to rebuild it just in case I messed it up. Good. Now we can just belt it up. Oh, we're out of iron plates. I thought I had enough. Actually, I do. There we go. No! My inventory's full. I forgot to fill that up so I don't have those iron... Wait, no, I do. Good, 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 good. We're good. And crap. That needs to go in this one. Because that is glass panes. Belt it up. Belt it up. You are not. Now you're belted up. And now you're belted up. And the silica should be able to flow. Good. Half of it will go over here. And there's the wave. That was pretty quick. That wasn't too bad. I hope I can get these all disassembled in time. Hey! Koljack, dude, what is up? Long time no see, dude. I haven't seen you in a long time. Pin recipe. Wait, where is it at? There. Here? Yeah, it allows you to pin the recipe up here on the top right. I don't think you've seen this wave before, so I shall not skip this cutscene. Alright, it's going to hit, so we're going to get inside. And, oh. Here we go. My little base. It's okay. See, there's copper. There's the sulfur right back there in that cave. There's that other island. You know, I really could have just pinned the recipe for the different things I needed, so I didn't have to keep going back in the menu. I didn't think about that. I can do that next time we need to do some calculations. And that's the wave. All right, next time it hits, I will be skipping it. Okay. Where was I at before I was so rudely interrupted by that wave? Just how inconsiderate. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Heck, let's make a... No, we can't make a 6 because I don't have enough rods. Hold on, let's do it. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I can unpin the recipe now because I don't need... Oh my gosh. Hit the right button. Unpin. There we go. And now we'll make a 6th. There we go. That's good. Cool, cool. Let's just double check and make sure everything is flowing like we would hope it would be. Yep, we have silica in there. We have quartz in there. And going through here, we have glass panes. Good. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Now. Now we can actually start doing builds. Like real, actual builds. So the first build that we're going to do, maybe we do for a terraforming build. I don't know. And I just had a thought. I'm wondering if we want to have, until we get the steamroller, I'm wondering if I want to have one build of stone. Because you can't use concrete to plug up the ground. You have to use stone to do that. Yes, we're going to. Let's go make ourselves one more miner, one more container, one more wind turbine. Okay. How many plates do I even have right now? 3? That's not enough. Can I pin 2 recipes at a time? No. Dang. Either way, I need 11. So we'll just queue up 20. And we need 12 gears. No, we need 4 gears, so that's 12 iron. Sorry, 12 rods. And then another 6. So let's keep another 10. One more day. No, wait, that's a song. One more what is that? Is it one more day? One more day. That doesn't sound right. From Les Mis. Is it one more day? I can't remember. Do I have enough? I do not need a forge. I just need the miner, and I need the container. So that's 10 plus... Yeah, we got enough. Cool, cool. Maybe it is one more day. That might be right. And we'll go right here. Yeah, that works. And then we'll build ourselves a container like that. And then we'll build it up. Good. Now we actually have stone. And like I said, the reason I want this is so if we want to plug up some of the ground, we can. Because without the steamroller, there's no way to really form the ground as you want, except for taking it away and then manually placing stuff in. But you can't manually place stuff in if you don't have stone. And once we get the steamroller, that is not going to be a problem. But because of the way I'm doing this playthrough, it's going to be a while till we get it. So it actually will be important to get stone. Just don't get stoned. Ha ha ha. And let's eat. There we go. So, what are the power requirements right now? What are we showing? Well, a lot of stuff is backed up, so I'm just going to go with the hope that 6 of these, I think it's 6. Yeah. I'm hoping that 6 of them will be enough for now. Once we get cobalt, which is on the other side of this plateau, we can then get refined cobalt, and we can get the advanced solar panel, which means we no longer have to take these down every time we have a wave come in. And also it means we won't need as many. Each solar panel, even at night, the large solar panels, create 22 megawatts of power, which 2 solar panels will create more than what these are making, which is cool. What do we want to be our first build? That's a good question. And I'm going to say, yes, we are going to have the terraforming be... It is... Oh, 1 day more. That's it. 1 day more. Yeah, that's a great song. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to grab some more concrete. Cement. Dadgummit. 6. That's probably enough, I would hope. And then we'll grab some rocks to do some filler if we need it. Maybe 4 stacks. And we'll build ourselves a nice place to build this water pump. In order to build the water pump, we need 2 rotors, though. And what do we need for rotors? We need organic. And unfortunately, the only way to get organic until we have the tree farm is this box here. And do I have enough? I do. 12 food cans should... Yeah, that'll be enough. So we will come over here with this. And we need 2 rotors each. What do you think here? I think this will give me enough for 1.5 rotors. I think it's 40 organic for all the rubber you need to make 1 rotor. Because 1 rotor... Sorry, 20 rubber. 20 organic for enough rubber for 1 rotor. I think that's what it is. Because now that I have the rubber, then I can make rubber belts. And I can only make 3. And each one of these requires 2 rubber belts. So yes, it is 40 organic for 20 organic for 1 rotor. That's what it is. Hi. So until this hits 10, we're kind of stuck. So we'll go ahead and make the first rotor. But for that, we need cable. So we're going to need 4 cable. And we have the copper ingot. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we'll come over here and we'll build our first rotor. And then we'll come over here and we'll wait for what? 40 more seconds? 20 more seconds, because it's 1 every 10 seconds. To get the 10 organic that we need. And I was just wanting to make sure that I was going to have enough food until this replenishes itself. The stacks at least. In case I needed to make more. I didn't want to use all the organic to make the rubber if I couldn't. Hold on. If I couldn't make food cans if I was going to starve. And 1 rubber belt. And a rotor. Okay. So let's take a look at what the highest height you can build a water pump at. Can we go higher than that? No, it looks like this is the lowest height that you can actually build a water pump at, which is fine. There's nothing wrong with that. So we just got to figure out how we want to do this now. I kind of want to... like build it and then... How do I say this? Design what the area around it is going to look like. So now that we have the water pump, what I can do is we can either plug some of it up or we can build it, we can build up the area around it, or we can take some of it down. And what I want to do, I think, is I want to break down some of this ground to where it looks like they're actually in the water. Because why would you do it? Like, why would you build a water pump that does not actually go into the water? That doesn't make any sense. But I could also build it over there instead of over here. Where do I actually want to do this? That's a good question. Right here's fine. There's nothing wrong with building right here. We're just going to come over here and we're going to take out some of this ground. Not all of it. Just enough to make it look like the pipes are actually going into the water. And so then we're going to take this out. Oh, and you got to be careful, because when you're in the water, your energy doesn't recharge. So if you're doing stupid stuff like I'm doing, you got to be careful about how you're doing said stupid stuff. Oh boy. We're going to plug up some of this. There. There we go. I thought that looked a little bit weird. Okay, cool. And let's keep going with what we were doing, because I do kind of like hollowing this area out Looks kind of cool. And then maybe we can build up the area immediately around it with some concrete. Whoop. Didn't mean to do that. So it looks like it's going into a like a reinforced area. I'm not sure if that makes any sense, but hopefully it'll make sense why it's actually do this. And I'll show you my genius. Okay. So now what I want is I want to get concrete on here. So for the moment, since we're just doing aesthetic building and we don't need base stuff, let's go ahead and put ground on 8, asphalt on 9. And we're going to build this up a little bit. What would that look like? That actually doesn't look terrible. Oh, that's kind of cool. I kind of like that. And then we can build up the ground around it to make it look like it's actually inset into the ground. Okay. All right. And then we'll build up the side of it. Whoop. There. And you see, this is what I mean by aesthetics. Is I wanted to look... how do I say this? I guess really just pleasing to the eye. And it looks way more pleasing to the eye doing it this way than it just being randomly stuck into the ground, right? It just doesn't look as good. Build up the ground around it just a little bit more. Maybe a little bit more over here. There we go. And this looks intentional. It looks purposeful. And I like that a lot. So now what we're going to do is we're going to continue to build up the ground around this area. I'm just not sure how we want to do this yet. I think I want to do this. This gives us a lot of fine control too. That's one of the things that you don't get with using the what's it called? The steamroller. When you use the steamroller, you don't get a lot of the fine-grained tuning that you do by doing it by hand like this. So, just something else to be aware of. All right. I feel like I want to cut this piece out here. Yeah, that's good. And then we'll build up this line right here. No. There. That looks much more intentional. We'll need to stop here in a minute and go make some more oxygen capsules as well. Looks nice. We're going to build it up a little bit more because we're going to take the ground around this. We're going to take that out. And we're going to put this on a concrete pad just kind of like that is too. I wish this was a little bit more symmetrical. It's offset to the left. That's okay though. Let's build up these two rows here. There we go. That looks intentional. That looks like this might be something that would have happened when building this. Oh, and now we can build the tree greenhouse. Haha, excellent. Okay. Now, there's something that I need to ask myself, and that's this. Since this is the highest up that we can build the water pump, do I want to build all things that are related to it at the same level? And I don't think I do. I don't think I want them all to be at the exact same level. Or maybe I do. Maybe I actually do want that. What's the worst of... Why would I not want it to be at the same level, actually? I think is another good question. Is there any reason why I would want them to be at different levels? Because the rest of the base seems to be, for the most part, on this level over here. Which is 1, 2 steps higher than the stuff of the water. Nothing wrong with that. Oh, I was going to go make some more iron plates and get some more quartz to make some more oxygen containers. Hold on. Okay. And we'll go get 20 quartz. There we go. No, I'm not going to run out of breath, as it were. I won't die of suffocation, I mean. So what do we need for the tree greenhouse? We need 10 organic and 10 glass panes. We can do that and take a look at how it's going to be built. 10 organic, right up here. let's take a look at this. This is a big one. This one's actually not too small. And we need to figure out just how much of a big one it actually is. So what we're going to do is we're going to see if it's on the world grid. Yes, it is. And now we can actually calculate its size by using these. So, hold on. What we're going to do is we're going to do this. And then we're going to build it right up next to it. There. And hopefully... Oh my gosh, stop misplacing. All right, so this is a little bit past. And then I think this one's a little bit in line with it. So it encroaches a little bit over here. And so it's probably on like a half block that way. So here's what we're going to do. Disassemble it, and we're going to reassemble it in drone view now. That should be good. And now it's fully contained. Okay, good. Now we can actually figure out just how big this thing is. And I'm probably going to start writing these numbers down for how big certain things are, just so I can have that as a reference for future builds. Okay. I want the inside dimensions. Here we go. And I'm going to place a block every fifth. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh my gosh. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. My guess is 16 by 16. Let's confirm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay, so in order to build this, you need a 16 by 16 space. And that is how much space is required in order to be able to build the tree greenhouse. 16 by 16 blocks, and I'm going to do this. And I am going to pause my recording for just a second, open up Notepad, make sure that there's nothing sensitive being shown on the screen, and I'll maybe move it over to the other screen just in case. So just like 5 to 10 seconds. Here we go. And I'm back. Cool. We're back to Eden Crafters here. I have my notepad pulled up over on this side, and I'm going to say the tree greenhouse is 16 blocks by 16 blocks. Let's go ahead and take this down now. That's one of the downsides of using concrete to get the size of it, is you have to take it apart if you don't have it where you want it to be to begin with. Well, that direction went way faster, though. That was nice. I wonder why it went so much faster. And there. And I don't know how to do the pump, measuring it size-wise, because you have this over here, and then you have this part here. Like, I don't know how to do that. It also looks like it's built on the half block. No, it's flush on this side, and it's half over here. So if I were to calculate, I'd have to say it's like the full sizes. So actually, let's just do it here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 by 3, 4. 6 by 4, because we got to still count this. So it's 6 by 4, not including the pipes to the ground. Water pump, 6 by 4, not including pipes into water. Okay. Cool. Let's go ahead and disassemble this. And let's start hollowing out an area to work with. I wish there was a way. Oh, you can crouch. Just hold control. And at this point, I'm going to want to have a trash can to throw away stuff I don't need, because at this point I probably have way more rock than I need. Okay, we'll plug this hole back up. Whoop. Okay. And probably bring it out just a little bit more. I'm gonna wait for critical oxygen before, from now on, I'm gonna wait for critical oxygen before I actually take one. Go. I'll forget you. There. Okay. The reason why I'm hollowing more of this out is because after the tree greenhouse, we're going to have the ground fertilizer. And the ground fertilizer is also going to need water plus the organic from the tree greenhouse. And I'm wondering if I should just build the tree greenhouse, get it connected to the water pump just so we can unlock. Yeah, I think that's going to be the best option. So what we're going to do is we're going to build the tree greenhouse, get it hooked up to the power. Not to the power, to the water source here. Oh, maybe that's reason to actually build it on one higher. Because now it looks like that they're at the same height. Okay, guess I'm going to be plugging this whole thing up. Okay. Well, dadgum. No. This is actually perfect. Hold on. This button. I was like, which one is it? Because I'm going to put it on concrete anyway. So by building a concrete pad and putting it up on top of that, it'll make it the pipes at the same height. So for now, I just need to get these lined up. So I can actually place this thing down and unlock the technology. That's the only reason I'm doing this. There. Now there's the ground fertilizer. And the ground fertilizer is going to take 5 organic, 6 plates, and 9 cement, 2 cement. And it's going to take half of the water. It takes 30 liters of water. And the tree greenhouse is going to take 50. And the water pump can make up to 100. So I'm going to split this in half. And I want to see if this is also going to be at the same height level. It's going to be at the same height level as the pump. So I actually want this ground fertilizer to be a little bit lower. Okay. Good to know. Interesting. Very interesting. And do I want to... I think I do want this to be on a little bit of concrete. So what I'm going to do is this. I'm going to build up the area around it with some concrete. And then I'm going to disassemble it. Take the area out in that it was on, put the concrete in there, and then put it back down. That's what I'm going to do. One, two, three, 4, 5. So that's the 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But I do want it to have a little bit of concrete around the side of it. So that's why we're going to go like this. I want to take out this and place the cement, not concrete. I keep calling it concrete. There. And then when I rebuild it, I'll just remember that it's a little bit off over here. And that's fine. Cool. So let's do that. Oh, crap. I hope I didn't lose the rotor. Gosh, dang it, I did. Mother... Just mine. Good grief. And unfortunately, I'm going to have to go handcraft this. At least I have enough organic to do it right off the bat. So there's that. Well, there is at least a silver lining. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. One, two, three, four. And 4 cables. 1, 2, 3, 4. One, two. There. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6. And skip. Thank you. Okay. I think I placed that in the right position. Maybe not. No, I sure did not. Let's try it. Ooh, yeah, okay, we're good. Try again. And I think it was there. That looks right. Because it's a little bit offset to the left. Yeah, that's it. And now it should be... It's not in line with that. I wanted that to be in line with the output. 4. Let's see if we can't get the pump lined up with that. It's either off to the left or off to the right. What if I did it in the middle? Boy, that is just hard to see. No matter what you do, man, that sucks. The port is going to be off of the grid by just some small amount no matter what I do. That is unfortunate. But I don't see any other way around it. I think that's going to have to be one of those exceptions that I'm going to have to make, where it's not just straight on. Oh well. Okay. So now we need to find out how much of an area the ground fertilizer is going to take. So let's put that on 2. And let's see. Get that as close to the wall as possible. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 by 5. All right. Water pump is 5 by 5. Make that note. Not water pump. Ground fertilizer. Ground fertilizer. 5 by 5. And that's not technically true, but that's functionally true. Because of this. But the building itself is 5 by 5. Now, if I come into here, that is lined up with the grid. The center is lined up with the grid. So I can make it that way. I can actually do that. And I'll know that it's lined up. Okay, that shouldn't be too much of a problem. The center one is where it's going to be lined up too. So, here's what we're going to do. We're going to put a pipe splitter somewhere around here. Where exactly do I want this to be built? And by this, I mean the ground fertilizer. Because it needs... If we go back to it... Oh, this actually doesn't need any organic. It just needs water. That's great. For some reason, I was thinking it needed both, but it doesn't. It's the area fertilizer that needs both. So we're okay. Where am I at? 13? Okay. I think what we're going to do... is we're going to... I need a minute to think here. We're going to have the line come off over here. So we need to take out that ground right there. Okay. And then we need to plug up all the ground we just sucked up. Okay. And then we're going to say, we're going to come out, that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. And then this can come out. And we'll put the pipe splitter right there. That works. And that's going to do that. This is going to go out that way. Yeah, I like this. And then we'll build the tree greenhouse right there. The thing about doing this is I'm going to be spending so much so much time doing this that maybe I do make the exception for the case of terraforming. Maybe I don't do designed builds or aesthetic builds, because you really do take them down and rebuild them all over the world. And maybe I'll just keep this one build here for the entire playthrough. Since I did do a design, but everywhere else in the world, if I'm going to terraform it, I really don't want to have to go through so much effort and work in order to just place down the water pump and stuff and have it look nice. Because these, I'm gonna put them up and tear them down. So I guess this was a really bad candidate for doing this, number one. But number two, these are temporary builds. These aren't builds that are going to last for the whole playthrough. So maybe this one will be, like I said. I'll leave this here in place in case I need it. Okay. And we can build... Let's start the ground fertilizer right here. Yeah. So take that out. And we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. There it goes. That took a while to actually go. And 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. There we go. Excellent. And we'll build up the ground around it a little bit, so it doesn't look like such an eyesore. And also, so it looks a little bit more naturally laid in. Right there. There we go. We'll go right there and there. And that looks a little bit more natural. I like that. Yeah. Okay. Now we need to build the pipe junction. The pipe hub. And we're going to go up. No, I can't build it. Oh, wait, I can. Okay, good. Page up. Page up. Come on. There we go. Now it's in line. And I'm planning on getting rid of this anyway, because I'm going to make the path 3 wide, not just a single. There we go. Okay. And then we'll get that all the way out. Good. Yeah. And then we can plug it all up with concrete or whatever these are. Asphalt. It's asphalt. Oh, I'm out of cement. Okay. Wasn't expecting that to happen by then. Oh, wait, that's not cement. It's over here. All right, we're back down to 8. So we need to make some more oxygen capsules at some point here soon. Nope, I want that. Excellent. And we'll dig that out here in a minute. For the time being, let's go ahead and place our get that looks good. That looks great. Okay. And then we need some pipes. I won't be having any miners for a little bit, so let's put them on 2. And I won't be replacing the... I won't be needing to build another ground fertilizer for a while, so we'll do that there. And there. Okay. Now, I want there to be just a tiny little bit of space in between this junction and the... Oh, that's right. I took down all the power pole, all the wind turbines. 4, 5... other plates. Hold on. Yeah, I didn't put the wind generators back up. I just saw that. There. Now we're good. Now we need to go 16 blocks out from here. We already have 1, but I don't think I want the wall of it to be right here. I think that's really close. I think... And I just had another thought. Can I get on top of this? Where's that tree warehouse? Tree greenhouse. Okay. It's 16 by 16, but it's offset from the center. So I need to go out 7. It needs to be 17 by 17, and then I'll place it in the middle. Also, I just remembered this. This needs to be up, so I'm not going to be taking any more ground out, except for placing the concrete pad. This needs to be up on a concrete pad. So from here, let's do this. Should I build it here? If I go out that way, will it clip on anything? No. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Wait, it needs to be 17 wide. With 1 in the middle. So it needs to go out 8 from the middle. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1 more. 8. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then we'll plug all of this up. That is my wife knocking on the door. Give me just a minute, everyone. I'll be right back. Hey, what's up? Be right back, everyone. Get just a moment. And I'm back. My son wanted to show me something. He just finished. He has a Lego set. Oh crap, dadgummit. And this Lego set is a 3-in-1, and he did the build for the little space fighter. And as they were showing me it, I was starting to die. So I need to go make some more food cans and oxygen capsules here, like, really quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we need to dig this out. And more oxygen. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I have 5. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Okay, and we'll plug all the ground that we just dug out back in. That didn't look right. There. That's 17. Okay, and out from here. That looks good. Plug in the holes that got dug a little bit too deep. That one and that one. Oh, and right there on the cross. Okay. And I'm out of cement. And I'm really low on oxygen capsules. I had to pop like 3 of everything because I was starting to die. I had no oxygen, so I was starting to lose health. So I had to pop everything. So I'm going to go make some more of those here in just a minute. Go. And we'll plug up the ground. Just so it's all nice and even. Okay. Now, all we need to do is dig this area out, and we should be good to go. I'm close enough that I don't want to pop one of the oxygen capsules just yet. Do I have enough plates? No, I don't really have a whole lot of plates. I need to build a trash can in here. It's nice to have one out and about, but it's also nice to have one inside the base. So we'll put one right there. Oh my gosh. There. And I'm going to get rid of all of the rock except for these 2 stacks. And I'm going to need more organic. So I can make some food boxes now. Yay! I'm going to make 9 of them. Okay. And then last things last. 3 stacks of these. 1 stack of these. You know what? Let's make 40. Why the heck not? 1, 2, 3. And definitely to brag, my son did a great job with making his little ship thing. It looks awesome. And I'm getting some reflux from lunch, so I'm going to take some Gaviscon here. If you hear me crunching in the background, that's me taking some medicine. There we go. Well, now hopefully I won't get anywhere close to dying for a while. Taking Gaviscon also means I can't talk for a minute because I have to chew it. So yeah, after thinking about it a little bit more, the terraforming builds, I'm definitely not going to build them out. I don't see any reason to do all that, to waste all that time. I need more cement for all that. Hold on. Because it would just take so long to set up every build only to take it down. So that will be another one of the exceptions that I make for this playthrough. And hold shift and drag her on out. Okay. There we go. What? Oh my gosh. It's a lot of cement for this. That's why I wanted to have 2 builds of cement going. Because I'm going to need a lot of it. I may even end up having 2 warehouses dedicated solely for cement. Not even kidding. There. There we go. And now with some of the rock I have left over, we'll fill this back in. There we go. And this over here too, because that looks a little bit weird. Yeah, that's not too bad. And we'll take some oxygen there. And then we'll get into drone view and hit Q. Because I don't have this on the keyboard anymore. Let's place that with number 3. Excuse me. Son of a... Are you kidding me? Like, as soon as I build it. Dadgummit. There. Okay. Now let's take a look at that. Yes. And I might actually push that back just a bit to center it up a little bit more. So we are going to do that. Let's get back up on top of this thing. And I want to be just a little bit more inside. So that's where it was. That's where it's going to be. There we go. Oxygen. That looks much nicer. Also, I think I'm going to bring this out one. Yeah. I'm going to bring this concrete pad out by one. So, let's do this. There we go. Awesome. And now we can plug this in. Can you do the same thing? Oh, you can do the same thing with the ground. Awesome. You can drag it. That looks pretty dang good. It looks intentional. It looks really intentional. And I like that. I like that a lot. I'm almost tempted to see what it would look like if I brought all the ground around it up by one to where all the concrete, the only part that's recessed is the concrete here and over here. I wonder what that would look like. I mean, and I guess the area for the pump and the fertilizer itself. Might that look interesting, or would that look weird? Because if I put all the ground back in and it looks stupid, I've got to take it all back out. Block under the pipe junction. Here's a thought. What if I have the only ground recessions be the actual... This could look good or it could look terrible. I'm not sure yet. But that already looks better. I really hope this looks good. There's the wave. I would hate for this to suck and have to dig it all back out. That doesn't suck. That actually looks pretty awesome. I think I'm going to take a little bit of that out to make it a little bit more natural. But that looks pretty sweet. Yeah, that just looks so unnatural. In woodworking terms, I'm putting a bevel on it. I'm beveling the edge. Can you... that just looks weird. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to put that on number 4, maybe? Yeah, I can do that. Cool. There, it looks a little bit more natural. Yeah. I think that looks real nice. It just looks so much better with it being flush. It looks so much better being flush. That's about as all I can do right there. I can't really think of much else I can do. That is such a huge wall of water. Could you imagine seeing something like that in real life coming right at you? That must be one of the most terrifying things you could possibly see. Okay, let's put the windmills back up. Yeah, I took the windmills down. Good. I just don't know. It looks... There's something about this that just looks a little bit weird. And I'm almost tempted to, like, surround it with concrete and make it look like it's part of the build. Like, embed some concrete into it, but it just doesn't look right. And I can't do that on this one either. I don't know. There's just something about it with the heights of the pipes. I'm almost tempted, like on another build, to have all of them at the same level and then just have it immediately drop. Just like bring it down and then immediately go down to the ground. Sorry, to the same level as everything else. Because that's one of the things that makes this build look so weird, is the fact that I wanted to keep the pipes to look... I wanted all the pipes to be on the same level. But these are like one whole level higher. The outputs... Sorry, the input for the water, the ground fertilizer, and the output for the water pump. Hey, take care, Coljack. Good to see you, man. Thanks for stopping by. Can you climb that ladder? No. I don't know. Well, here's the other thing. I've already built the ground fertilizer. I don't think I need it anymore. I can just get rid of it. All right, let's plug all this back up. I don't have any rock. Hey, Eno, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. Oh, there we go. Let's make this look a little bit more natural. Let's fix that. So the only thing that looks weird is this. Yes, I did start over. This is a new playthrough. What I'm doing with this playthrough is I'm forcing myself to make aesthetically pleasing builds. So I'm not just doing quick and dirty anymore, except for the one exception of the terraforming build. Because for terraforming, it's 2 water pumps, a tree greenhouse, and an area fertilizer. When I have that, I'm just going to stamp them down. I'm just going to put it down, let it do its thing, and go. Hold on. But for everything else, I'm going to attempt to do nice aesthetics for the build. So in this case, you know, like I have this tree greenhouse. How big was it when I placed it down? All sorts of stuff. As a matter of fact, how big is it right now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It should be 17 by 17. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Oh, that's right. This one's 18 by 17 because of the... there we go. Because this is off-center. That's why. If you take a look, if we get on our drone, you'll actually see that it tapers off to the right. And that's because with the design of this water pump, it's either a little bit off to the right or a little bit off to the left of center. So the beginning of the game was just quick and dirty builds to get raw resources. And now that I have all the raw resources, I have rock, and I'm using rock to do filling because I don't have the steamroller. Once I have the steamroller, this will become unnecessary. But that's cement or concrete? Cement. That's cement, that's rock. This is iron into iron ingots. That is quartz into quartz, silica, and glass panes. And this up here is copper into copper ingots. Okay, so that was an interesting attempt at initial aesthetics, at least with the ground, right? You know, one thing we could do is we could go in and grab some glass panes and see if we can't maybe build a tunnel for the water to go through. As a matter of fact, let's give that a shot. Let's come and grab some glass panes. And we'll grab, I don't know, a few fat stacks. And over here, we'll come down into here and we'll go actual glass onto 2. Glass slabs on 3. Whoop, no, I didn't get it. 3, 4, and 5. Okay, so let's see how all of this would work. If I hit 4, that is going to build a slope. That's a little bit too short. What's the sphere look like? Oh, it's like a slope, but the like an end cap of it. Okay, so let's do this. Let's put the pane. I want to put. Well, okay. That works. And then we can do this. Right? Apparently not. Hmm. So how can you get the glass slab on the end then? Oh, whoops, I should disassemble them. No, not that, this. Oh, you can't disassemble the glass panes. You actually have to tear them down. Did I at least get the glass back for it? I think I did. So if the slopes can only go on an end, how can I get the glass pane on the edge? It looks like it's only going on the middle. No matter which side I touch, looks like it's having to go in on the middle. I could just do these all the way down, but that would look weird. There. Let's take a look at what we have here again. Slopes, quarter rounds, spheres, and blocks. So if I did a block, I could put the slope on it. See, this is what bothers me. I want to put the slopes on top of these panes. But I can't build these panes on the edge, so the slopes would never go on top of them. I feel like that's an oversight. What if I build it off of a glass block? If I build it off of a glass block, will that work? No, but you can at least get them going horizontally off of a glass block, so that's cool. Can I build it off of one that's already in place? I can. Okay. So what if I do this? No, once again, it's right in the middle of the block. And I'm trying to use the world grid system in this playthrough. Trying to keep everything aligned to it. You see, this is part of the whole exploration of how aesthetics and things will work. Because what I want to do is I want to put the glass pane here, put a slope over it, put glass panes down the center, and do the same thing on the other side. But I can't do that. And if I mouse wheel, that doesn't do anything. Shift mouse wheel? No. Control. Alt. Whoa! I hit Alt, and this happened. Excellent. Everyone, use Alt. I did not know that Alt would trigger that, but it did. So now, I should, in theory, be able to build these all the way down. Yes. And same here. Learning new and interesting things as we play this game. And now... Oh boy, this is going to be tough. Alt again, maybe? No. I need to get this on this side. I don't know how I got that in place, but I just did. I'm running with it. I wonder if I build the slabs off of it, if I can get them on the other side. Now, can I get the slabs over here? Sorry, not the slabs, the curves. Cool. And then just 1, 2, 3. That looks pretty cool. You see, and that's the kind of aesthetic stuff I'm talking about. Like encasing a pipe in windows and stuff. I think that looks pretty freaking cool. And then I just had another thought of something we could do. And I think I'm going to make this standard in all my builds. I think I'm going to make it standard that everything has to be encased with a yellow border. Yellow danger border. Or at least anything that, maybe anything that produces. So like the pipes themselves going into the ground don't produce anything, but this does. I wish I had multiple hotbars. That'd be really nice. There. So yeah, anything that actually has some form of production will need to be outlined in yellow. I could do the yellow stripes down that way too. I'm gonna have to think about I'm gonna have to think about this because I'm not fully sure. But I do know that all builds that are going to be producing something, I'm going to want them to be encased in some type of yellow striping for a visual indicator that something is being made and to be safe around said area. Otherwise, you're going to die. No, I have no idea. Okay. What is next? What is next? Let's take a look at everything we have on the build menu. Starting from the bottom up, we do not have buildings yet. So we have no We have no warehouses. Going to Lean Six Sigma your builds? I know what Six Sigma is, but I don't know what Lean Six Sigma is. Okay. Is there anything in here that I haven't built that I need to? Not that I can see. I think it's time to do production change. Sorry, production chains. Six Sigma is a part of Lean, commonly used in production warehouses. Oh, gotcha. I thought you were talking about Six Sigma in the sense of the management training. So I misunderstood you. I think what we're going to do, where's that other iron node? It's over here somewhere. Oh, it's right there. I think what we're going to do is turn this iron node into plate production. That's exactly what we're going to do. Yeah. That's what we're going to do. It's used in both. Technically started by the Marines, I believe, and then expanded to what it is today. Oh, okay. Good to know. So for this, we're going to need an advanced miner. So we'll put that back on the toolbar. We're going to need a forge. We're going to need part producers. We're going to need belts, which we already have, but we're going to move it to 5. And then we're going to put containers on 6. Yeah, that works. I have a lot of plates. I have enough plates for both of those. I have enough cement for it. I need 3 iron beams, though, and 2 circuit boards. I don't have any silica on me. Why don't I have any silica? Okay. And now I need 2 copper plates. You're off to dinner. Enjoy my addiction. Thank you. This is your fault. By the way, everyone, my addiction to this game is definitely Eno's fault. You can blame her. She is everything to blame for this game, for me loving this game. You shouldn't have told me about this. I need 4 gears for that, 4 gears for that. So I need 8 gears, which is 24 rods. I don't have enough ingots. I know, I created a monster. And we're at 2 hours, so I'm going to be wrapping this up here in a minute. I'm going to bank everything that we need in order to start this build, and then we're going to probably wrap it up then. And then that way, the next episode, we can get started on automating plate production. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. One, two, three, 4. Okay. I have enough gears for both of those. I have the rods I need. Now I need 3 iron beams. Why do I have 4 circuit boards? I have no idea why I have 4 circuit boards. Whatever. I'm gonna have to make some more iron rods to replace the ones that I just used. And with the tree greenhouse and with this, I don't think I need to keep as much organic on me anymore. Okay, let's just double check things here. I have enough oxygen capsules. We're good with that. I have the 3 iron beams for the part producer. Advanced miner. Yeah. We have everything we need. So this is actually a really good time for me to stop, because now I can think about how exactly I want this build to look in my spare time before I do the next recording. I'm just trying to think. There's so many different ideas I have floating through my head on how to actually do this. And I'm not sure which ones are going to be the best to implement. Because I've thought about possibly doing underground belts. I had a conversation last night with Maximus, and he gave me some ideas, and I'm just, at this point, I'm not sure how I want to do it now. So I'm going to need some time to think about it, and then we'll get back to it. So for those of you live, I'm not sure when that next one is going to be. Who knows? Maybe I'll have a stroke of genius and do it tonight. Otherwise, maybe in a couple days. Either way, if you're on YouTube and they've all been released, I'll see you guys in maybe just a couple minutes or next time you watch the next episode. So I will catch you guys all later. Take care. Have a wonderful rest of your day or night wherever you are. Take care and peace out.